Okay. Guys, please keep it on a mute. Someone making a lot of noise. Okay, guys. So in the previous class, we spoke about the formulas, how to write formulas using different input ways. Like we can use a manual input in the formula, or else we can use the reference. Suppose we select this cells like this, that is called reference, cell reference. And also through formula. Within this formula itself, we can use one more formula to get an input. So these are the three ways we discussed. And also we understood about arguments. So each and every formula, if you open, the formula itself will show you an argument. That's the advantage we have in the Excel formulas. So based on the arguments, you can understand. And also we understood what is this number, what is this text, what is the index, what is the reference. All these argument types also we understood based on the data types, right? And we understood about limited arguments, unlimited arguments, and mandatory arguments, optional arguments, how we can identify the optional arguments. How the optional arguments will be within a square bracket. So that's where we can identify the optional arguments. Without optional arguments also we can write the formula. But mandatory arguments where we need to write it mandatorily. Without mandatory arguments, we cannot complete the formula writing. Okay. So these are the things we understood. Now we'll understand the reference types. So already we understood what is the reference type. What is the reference actually? In the formulas introduction, we understood reference. What is the reference? What is the reference? Just selecting of cells.
Selecting of the cell.
Select the cells, that is called reference. So if I select this, so here I have selected from C21 to E21, that is called reference. If I select this is a table reference. I mean, I have selected from A17 to B27, that is one reference. So we have different styles in the references, but we need to understand the importance of references. Okay. Suppose if you understand here, if you want to write any formula, suppose if you want to calculate the total of basic salary, what formula I can use? I can use some formula, right? So I'll use some formula.
Yes, sir.
I'll select all the cells. Okay. This is one kind of formula I use. I mean, in the formula itself, I use the reference. Same formula if you want me to apply for the HRA as well. What I can do? If I want to apply the same formula in the HRA, deductions, net salary, how can I use? Simply I can drag it like this, right? I can drag towards right. See, when I'm dragging towards right, the formula itself is changing. Here the formula is showing D12 to D17, right? Can everyone see this?
Yes, sir.
But when I drag towards right, the formula itself changing. Here it's changed to E12 to E17. When I drag to F column, it's showing F2, F12 to F17. In the G, it's showing G12 to G17. Is everyone understanding how the formula is changing? Reference automatically.
Yes,
I didn't do
sir.
anything. Again, I didn't apply the formula in the column E, F, G. Just I try to drag the formula towards right. Basically, I'm just copying and pasting. Even I can do like this also, copy pasting. When I'm copy pasting, the formula is applying for the respective cells and respective rows. Please keep it on mute. Similarly, if I want to drag it towards right, again the same formula will apply for the remaining columns also. This is called the relative reference. What? Relative reference. By dragging the formula, by applying the same formula to the different columns and different rows, the same formula will be adjusted towards the respective columns and respective rows. That is called relative reference. Now we will see here. Suppose here I need to calculate the percentage of our marks. Here we have these are the marks out of 600. 600 is the maximum marks. The maximum marks is same for everyone, right? Even if you take 10th class, we may get a different scoring. But total marks won't change, right, for everyone? It will be the common. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Particular for the particular school or particular state or particular institute, the maximum marks would be the same. So now, if you want me to calculate the percentage, how should I calculate the percentage for this? For A? How to calculate? Can anyone tell me the column, I mean percentage calculation for the student
Sir,
A?
540 by 600.
540. So I'll select 540 divided by
600.
600 into
100.
100.
Right? 90%. If I drag it towards down,
Whole formula.
We will get error because all the marks was not
why it's getting an
simple.
error? See guys, when I drag this formula towards right, down or whatever, the formula will apply, the formula will also, the rows and columns will also change to the respective way. Suppose here, if you observe, the formula is showing like this. So the 540 marks are available in the B25, but maximum marks are available in the B29. But when I drag it towards down, the formula is changing like this. See here, 340, okay, we have to take 340 only. But what about the maximum marks?
600, sir.
It should be 600, right? But it's changing towards down. Again, C also. It should be the C only. They should take only B27. But the maximum marks, again, it's changed to 31. Row number 31. Again, here also. It is the same. B28 only. But again, the maximum marks changed to
B32.
So what should be the constant here? What should be the constant?
100 is the only constant.
100. Okay, 100 is okay. It's a manual. It will be the constant. It won't change. Everywhere it's 100 only. It won't change. But what exactly it's changing? When I drag it towards down, what it's changing?
Sir, maximum marks is a
So
constant, sir.
maximum marks should be the stable,
Yeah.
right? Is everyone understanding?
Yes, sir.
So what I have to do is, I have to freeze this cell. I have to freeze this cell. Freeze means, even if I drag towards right or down, it should not change. It should be the same 600. B29 only. B29 should not change. If I drag it towards like this, see here, now it's changing to C29. If I drag it towards down, it's changing to 30, B29. That's the reason this B29 should not change. It should be the same for every formula. Even if I drag towards down or right, it should be the same. In that case, what I have to do? I have to freeze it. Freeze in the sense, I have to apply the absolute reference for this. Absolute means, if I press F4, you can see this symbol called dollar symbol before B and before 29. Can everyone see this?
Yes, sir.
The moment if I press F4, the dollar symbol will apply for the rows and columns. Column is a B and row is 29. That means both are freezing. In this case, it will be the same. Even if I drag towards right or down, the formula will be the same.
Sir, only F4 press చేస్తే అది వస్తుందా సార్?
Yes, if I press F4, it will come like this. Just we need to press F4. In this case, even if I drag towards right, see, it's the same. But maybe this B to C has changed, but B29 is a common. Is everyone understanding?
Yes, sir.
So this is called the absolute reference. Now we'll talk about the absolute reference. Even absolute reference also, we have different types. Now we will see those types. Yeah, here we have modified mixed references. This is called absolute reference. This is called mixed reference. Okay. Now we'll try to understand this. Here we have our products and prices. Here we have a discount. Okay. Now, what is this? Discount. I need to apply the discount. So let me delete all this. Okay. Now I need to calculate the discount. So how to calculate discount amount? 10%. For every product, for every price, there is a 10% discount. How to calculate? How to calculate this?
10 by
On 50,000, I need to apply this 10%.
yes, sir.
So is equal
The 50,000
into
in
10%.
10%.
That is the discount. Can I drag it towards down like this?
Yeah, sir.
Are you sure? If I drag it towards down, what's happening? Here, okay, applied the same. Here, it should be 30,000 divided into 10%. Here it is, should be 27,000 into 10%. Here it should be 85,446 into 10%. But when you see this formula, see, it's applying 5,000%. Here it's applying discount. Here it's applying some other cell. What it should be the same?
సార్ ఇక్కడ 10% ని మనము ఫిక్స్ చేసుకోవాలి సార్ ఫస్ట్.
10% should be the fixed. So we have to freeze this cell. Freeze
Yes,
means
sir.
you have to make it
F4.
as absolute. So again, let's press F4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hit OK, enter. Now I'll drag it towards down. Can everyone see
shows
this?
values. Yeah, sir.
Is everyone understanding
Yes, sir.
how it's working the absolute reference?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now we want me to calculate the net price. Net price means the price minus discount. Price minus
Minus
discount.
discount.
Can I drag it towards down?
Yes.
Do you want me to freeze anything here? Or is it okay without freezing?
No, sir.
Not required, right? Because every
Yes,
time
sir.
again also, if I drag it, 30,000 minus 3,000, 3,700. The same
Yes,
formula should
sir.
apply. So if I drag it
Yes, sir.
towards down, yeah, it's applying the same. Again, it's a
Yeah.
relative reference.
Yes, sir.
If I don't press, if I don't freeze, if I don't make it absolute, then it will apply the relative reference. Everyone understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now we will see the mixed reference. We have seen the absolute reference. Now we will see the mixed reference. Okay, let me delete it. You know about the square roots or something, right? Suppose here we have a 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, here I need to calculate 2 into 2. Here I need to calculate 2 into 2. Here I need to calculate 3 into 2. Here I need to calculate 4 into 2. Here I need to calculate 5 into 2.
5 into 2.
Again, here I need to calculate
2
3 into
into
2,
3.
3 into 3,
3 into 3.
4
4
5
into
into
3.
3. Like this, I need to calculate. Now tell me how to write the formula. Suppose I can write same formula. Formula is same. This into this. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. 4 you got. If I drag towards this and this, I need to get a proper result. But it's not the proper result. See here.
Yes, sir.
It's
ఇక్కడ
not the correct
wrong
way.
వచ్చేసి.
It's not the correct way.
Yeah.
Basically, these headers and these rows should be the common for every formula. Right? Now tell me how to freeze. I'm calculating 2 into 2. Now tell me which one I have to freeze. In this, we have a rows and columns. Here also we have a Q column and 11th row. Which I have to freeze and which one I have to leave.
You
Without
have to freeze on first one. 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. I mean the columns, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
column.
where I need to freeze? Can I freeze
P12,
the
sir.
Q1.
No, sir. P12.
Okay, now tell me which row is common and which column is common.
సార్ రోస్ లో అయితే
Column 11th row. It's the 11th row, right? Can you see this?
yes,
11th row. 11th row is common. Column, which column is common? Column P is common,
P is common.
right?
Yes, Mukesh.
So what I have to freeze? Only the row, 11th row and column P need to freeze. So now come back to the formula. Column P should be the common, right? So let's freeze it. If you want to freeze it, we have a different way. Suppose if I press F4, if I press F4, it will apply to the whole column and row. Again, if I press F4, it will apply for the row. Again, if I press one more time, it apply only for the column. Again, if I press F4, it will remove. Same F4, but we have a different style of references. Again, I am telling you guys, if you
Okay.
press one time F4, the reference, I mean the, please keep it on mute. I'm getting a lot of noise. If I press once, then the freezing will apply for both rows and columns. If I press one more time, it will apply only to the rows. Again, if I press one more time, it will apply only to the column. So now tell me, which one is the correct one? Should I freeze a row or column in this P12? Which one I have to
P.
freeze?
P, sir.
P, right? So I have to press 3 times. Column 3 got please. If you want to put manually, yes, you can put manually also. If you want to put dollar symbol manually left side of the P, you can do it. Okay. Here, should I freeze 12 also? Row number 12 also? Should I freeze row number 12 also?
No, sir.
Because rows are changing, right? 12, 13,
Yeah.
14, 15. So I don't need to change. But come back to this one. Q11. Should I freeze the Q?
No, sir. 11
Why?
means freeze.
Q's are changing, right? Here it's
Q
a
are
Q.
changing.
So R, S, T, it should change. It should be the relative. But what about row number 11?
It will be changed, sir.
Row number 11 is
Constant.
row number is a
Constant, sir.
constant.
Yes,
So row
sir.
number 11 I have to freeze. So let's again test F4 3 times. Sorry, 2 times. This time is a two times.
2 times, sir.
You can see the number also. How many times I press? Can everyone see this number 2?
Yes, sir.
So that is called how many times I'm pressing it. Again, if you can observe, I'll be pressing it 2 times. 2 times. Okay. Let's select. Now we got a 4. Now we'll drag it towards right. Again, let's drag it towards down. Now everyone observe this. This is how we expected, right? This is what our expected output, right? It's a 4 into 4. It's a 3 into 3. It's a 2 into 2. It's a 3 into 2. It's 4 into 2. This is what we expected, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is called a mixed reference absolute. Okay? Very, very important. When you're writing formulas in the VLOOKUP, sum if or something, definitely these are very, very important. So we understood what is relative reference, what is absolute reference, and what is mixed reference. Here again, I have given some few notes. Like if you want to press relative reference, no dollar symbol. Just you have to write the formula and you have to drag it. Absolute reference means if you press one time, the dollar symbol will apply. $2 symbols will apply. That is called absolute reference. Both for the column and the row, the absolute reference will be applied. In the mixed reference, we have to use either to the column or to the row. Suppose if you want to apply it for the row, then you have to press 2 times. If you want to apply it for the column, you have to press 3 times. Can everyone remember this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Very, very important, guys. Especially when you're writing a VLOOKUP formula. If you don't know this reference tells you something, you cannot write the formula. I have seen many people, even when I was working in a company, I have seen few juniors and my colleagues also, they were not aware about this concept. They were not aware about it. That's the reason they were always doing some mistakes actually. So that's the reason it's not the correct reference. Okay. Shall we proceed with a different topic? Shall we go ahead, guys?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's try with the text formulas. We're starting with the text formula. Sir, even for text also we have formulas, sir. Yes. Even for the text also we have a formulas. Already we discussed, right? Suppose if you want to manipulate the data with the numbers, we use some numeric formulas. We have like statistical formulas, mathematical formulas, and we have what is say logical formulas. All this we have. At the same time, if you want to manipulate the data related to the text, we have text formulas. Now we will understand those text formulas. Again, I'm saying without understanding this text formulas, maybe very, very simple. If you want me to learn only from the text formulas perspective in this context, it's very easy. Very, very simple formulas. But we should know where to use this kind of formulas. That's very important. Okay. Now, let's start understanding this text formulas. Okay. First, the major important one is concatenate. We'll start with the concatenate. The first formula that we are going to learn here is concatenate. Suppose if you want to add two numbers, what formula we use? Like we have 1 and 2. 1 and 2. If you want to add these two formulas, we need to get a 3. So which formula you use?
Sum, sir.
Sum, right? Similarly, I have like a Mahesh and I have a Babu. My surname, my first name and last name. If you want to add these two names, can I use some formula?
No, sir. It is
There
a
is no
text.
purpose.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
there is no purpose in adding these two names. But there is a purpose where we can combine the two texts. Maybe there is no purpose of adding two numbers, Mahesh plus Babu. But we can combine together, right? In the same cell, we can show like a Mahesh and Babu. That will work, right? Suppose here also we have Microsoft and Excel. I want to write both Microsoft and Excel in the same cell. Then I can use the formula called concatenate. Okay. Now let's try with this. Simply type concatenate. You'll get this option. Can everyone see this formula name?
Yes,
Concatenate.
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
select. Here it is asking text 1, text 2. So if it is asking text 1 and text 2, can I add numbers like this?
No, sir.
Text means only we have to enter the
Only
text.
text.
Only it will accept the text only. Text data type only it will accept.
Yes, sir.
So what is the
Sheet.
text one?
C3.
C3 is a Microsoft.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
D3.
Can I press directly D3 like this?
No, sir.
We have
Comma.
to use the comma. Always we have to use.
Yes, sir.
Again, this
D3.
D3.
It is
Okay. Can I hit enter now?
close. Yes, enter.
We have to close the bracket.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here we got Microsoft Excel. But again, we have difficulty. So we have Microsoft Excel, but there should be a space, right? This is not the proper format. So I need to use the space as well. So what I have to do again, if you want me to add space, again I'll write one more formula called concatenate. Let's try with the space. This time I need a space. So text one, Microsoft, comma. Can I use space, comma, and this? Will it work?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Space
will work.
ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు
Maybe I'll just give space, then I'll select D3. Is it okay?
You can use a semicolon.
yes, sir. Semicolon.
Understand?
Semicolon.
Even the space is also a text.
Yes,
Space is
sir.
also type of text data
Text.
type. So even that space also we have to keep between double quotation. We understood, right? If you are writing any form, if you are writing any text within the formula, we have to keep it in the double quotes. Comma. Again, I can't keep it without having a comma. I have to press comma after double quotation. That means it is a text, one text value. So I have to type comma, then I'll select Excel, then close the bracket. See here? Now it's looking good, right? Is everyone understanding?
Yes, sir.
Now, here we have a few more formulas. Okay. Okay. Now, I have this Microsoft. Okay. I need to get only the micro, the word called micro. Is it possible to get? I need only the word called micro.
Yes.
Left.
We have a formula called left,
Left.
right. To get any specific letters within the cell, within the text that we have in the cell, we can use these formulas to get those. Left formula is always used to get a left side data. Suppose here we have Microsoft, so I can use the left. If I take left, the formula will open. You can see the description. Returns the specified number of
Characters.
Characters.
returns the specified number of characteristics from the starting of
Text.
string. We can also provide the string. I'll show you. Press tab. Here it's asking text. So I need to set the text Microsoft, comma. How many characters do you need?
5, sir.
Micro is a 5 letters word, right? Micro. So
Yes,
I'll use
sir.
5. Close the
Close the
bracket.
bracket.
Should I keep any this 5 within the double quotation? Do you want me to keep like this?
It is a optional or
It is optional and this is a number. It's a number. So directly I can keep 5. Without this optional argument also we can close the bracket. Maybe if I close the bracket, it will come only the M. So as a default, if I don't provide any number of characteristics, it will consider only one character. Suppose I need first 5 characters, then I'll select 5. Close the bracket. Here I got a micro. Is everyone understanding?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Similarly, I need only Excel. In this, I need only Excel. So what I'll do? I'll use the right formula.
Right formula.
Right. Again, I have to select the text.
Text.
This time I'll select this.
SC8.
Source. Okay. Comma. Number of characteristics from the right side. Again, not from the
5, sir.
we're actually trying to get the right side cells, right? So how many cells you need from the right side?
5, sir.
5 cells. Excel is the last 5, right? So I'll select 5. What's the bracket? Here I got Excel. Suppose here also if I don't mention it 5, it will get only L. Last one character will be apparent. Suppose I need to get a soft. Here we have a Microsoft Excel, right? I need to get only the word called soft. I need to get only the word called soft. Then I use what? Mid formula. Mid formula. So just select the text, comma, starting number. What is the starting number? From where you need to start? Maybe I have to start from the 1.
6, sir.
I have to start from the mid. So it will take only from the first. Suppose I need to start from the how many characters? Sixth characters. Soft.
Sixth
Yes, we
character.
start from sixth
Yes, sir.
character. So now starting number is 6, comma. After how many characters you need from starting from S? How many characters you need?
4, sir.
4
కాబట్టి
characters. So type 4 and close the bracket. Here you got soft.
yes.
Interesting, right? And very
Yeah.
easy. It's very easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll see the length formula. Okay, length. Length is nothing but basically it will return the number of characters is available in the string. Suppose here we have a Microsoft Excel, or else let's go with the Microsoft. Here we have Microsoft. How many characters we have in the Microsoft?
9, sir. 9, sir.
9. It will result as 9. Suppose here we have a Microsoft Excel. Here we have Excel. I need to calculate the Excel. How many characters it will have?
5, sir.
5. Now I need to calculate the length of entire Microsoft Excel. In this case, what would be the result?
14, sir. 14.
Are you sure?
15.
ఈ స్పేస్ కూడా ఉంది కాబట్టి 15, sir.
Even the space will also be considered as a
Yes, sir.
character. Okay, so it's resulting 15. Now we understood, right?
సార్ C5 లో మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని ఉంటే కన్నా అది 14 అవుతుంది సార్. ఇప్పుడు C8 లో కాబట్టి అది 15 ఉంది సార్.
Yeah, C8 means here we have a space as well, right?
Yes, sir.
That's the reason. Even space will also be considered as a character.
Yes.
Okay, and suppose here I have a maybe let's type. Let me use this. Yeah. So we understood length form, right?
Yes,
Is
sir.
equal to length. It is resulting number of characters. Okay. Now I have names like this. Mahesh Babu, Rajesh Kumar, and Ravi Babu. What else we have? Swapna Kumari. Okay, like that we have different names. Now I need to differentiate Mahesh, Rajesh, Ravi, and Swapna. Basically, the first names. If you assume Mahesh, Rajesh, Ravi, Swapna as the first name, Babu Kumar is the last names. Okay. Now I want to differentiate these two names. Can anyone tell me how to differentiate? Okay, even before that, let me explain one more problem. Okay. Here, I want to know the space position. Space position means what is the position of space? What is the, I mean, what do you say? M is available in the first character.
Yes, sir.
S is starting from 6.
6th position.
Similarly, C is starting from 3. Like that, I need to know the position of S or position of space or position of E. Then how to calculate? We have a formula called find. What? Find. So find the text. This is the text. Comma. Sorry. The text that I need to find is E. Okay. Within the text, this is the text. I can close the bracket. E should be the double quotation. It's a text, right? So it is in the 11th position. If you can measure it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the space and 11th is the E. Is everyone understanding?
Yes, sir.
Find formula is basically to find out the position of a letter. Position of a string, we can say position of a string. Here you can see if you open this formula, it's showing find text. What text you need to find? Suppose this time I need to find O. What I have to find? What character I have to find?
O, sir.
O I have to find. So I have to type O. It's a text, right? So whenever I'm writing a text, it should be in the double quotation.
Double
So,
quotation.
O, comma, within the text. So this is the text, comma. Again, we have two O's right here. Even
Yes,
see,
sir.
after R we have O, after S also we have one more O. So which O we need?
Starting.
Do you need a first O or second O?
starting first
That
one.
if you want to decide, if you want to specify, you can specify. Suppose if you want to get only the first row, I mean after R we have O, right? MICRO. I need to get a
Yeah.
first row position. Simply I'll close the bracket. I'll get 5. O is the first O is in the fifth position, right?
Yes, sir.
That is O. No, sir, I don't want that first O. I need second O. Then you have to provide the state. I need a second O, right? So I'll get the second. Hit OK. Here again got a
Yeah.
5. That means after this starting number, after this I, what is the O available? We have the available in the fifth position only. After C also we have available in the fifth position. After R also we have availability of 6. But after S we have one more O. Right? After S means what is the position of S?
First position.
What is the position of S in this whole text?
Sixth position.
Fifth position, right? So I have to provide the starting positions fifth. In this case, it will result again. What is the head?
Sir, sixth position, sir.
Sixth, okay, sixth. Here it's giving 7.
7.
So after S, the O is available in
O
the
is seventh
seventh.
position.
This is how we can use the formula called find. Okay. Now we got understanding how to get the find formula also, right? Now tell me how to get this differentiation. I mean, I need to differentiate the first name and last name from these 4 letters. Now tell me the formula. So we have calculated length formula, find formula, left, right, mid, everything we understood. Now think and let me know how to get my first name.
Use the difference formula.
I need a formula, complete formula. Tell me.
Equal to difference.
Equal to difference. Where is the formula of difference? You're teaching me different formula.
No.
Just now we discussed, right? All these formulas, left, right, mid, concatenate, length, find. By using these formulas itself, we can write this. Think about it. What we
to
need?
use a left
One
formula.
second. I need what do I need? First, for left characteristics I need, right? So I have to write the formula called left formula. That is one thing. Then, if I write left formula, what I have to specify in the left formula? Suppose left
Yep.
text, comma. Number of characteristics I need to find, right?
Yes.
What is the number of characteristics I need?
6.
How can we say 6? For every formula we have, for this we have a 6. This we have 6. This we have a 4. Again, this we have a 6. Maybe I'll write one more name called Pavan. This time we have 5 only. Pavan Kumar.
You have to specify the column.
B15. B15.
So for every formula, I have to write a separate formula. Na? Left here, I'll give a 6. Here I'll give 6. Here I give a 4. 6. File like that. I do want me to write separate formula for each and every row. I
You
just
have to
need
use an dollar symbol also.
dollar symbol. Where I have to use the dollar
Dollar,
symbol.
you said that absolute value. You said
Yeah,
right.
that is for the absolute reference. Where I have to absolute it.
We have to absolute in 15th column. Mahesh, we need on Mahesh, right?
Yeah, we need Mahesh. Absolute is what? Every time this is a relative formula. Every time it should change. Maybe if I apply the formula like this, left, comma, first 6 characteristics. It should apply the same, right? Everywhere if I change it, drag it like this. Yeah, see, it's all a relative formula. So why should I freeze it? There is no point in freezing. There is no point in making absolute.
So
I need to get how many characteristics? Here I need to get 6 characteristics.
6 characters.
Here I need to get 6. Here I need 4. Here I need 6. Here again I need 5 only. So let me write those. Here I need 6. Here I need again 6. 4. Again 6. 5. Right? I need this text. Maybe now if I write the formula called left text, comma, here I'll type this select number of characteristics, right? Close the bracket. If I drag it down like this, now it will apply. See, now it's coming. But how to get this 6, 6, 4, 6, 5? That is the whole point. I cannot write again, write the formula numbers here, take the numbers from here for the formula. That's not the right way. Just for your understanding, I'm telling you, this is the way how I need to write the formula. But here we're reading a 6, 6, 4, 6, 5. I need to get these numbers as well through formula. What formula I can use?
Space.
Huh?
Space.
Here I need to get a 6. So what formula if I get 6?
Reference formula we can use because of starting we are using an 10% discount, right? That is the way we have to
Your
apply in
understanding
this.
is completely different. You're talking about the references absolute. We don't need to use any references absolute. We're just talking about the text formulas. It's all about the text
We look up.
we look up. Don't go for the logical output, ma'am. Still we are in
You
the
can use the count formula. Count.
we understand. We need 6, number 6, number 6, number 4, right? In
Yes,
this
sir.
text formulas, which formula is resulting value? If I use left, right, mid, length, find, which character is resulting the number?
Length, sir.
We have a length. Length is resulting
Yeah. Yes, sir. Length.
value. Suppose if I use length, let's try with this length. It will result only the text.
Text.
It's not the right one. If you observe all these names, for every name after first name there is a common character.
Space, sir.
Space, right? So let's find out the space in every cell, in every what is this cell? We have a common. After first name we have this right space.
Yes, sir.
So let's find out the space. How to find out the space? The length, I mean the character position of a space. We have a find formula, right?
Yes, sir.
So find formula. What I need to find? I need to find a space. So let's put that space within a double quotation, comma. Within the text, what is the text? This is the text. Let's close the bracket. 7. Let's drag it down. 7, 7, 5, 7, 5, 6. But sir, we need 6, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm using find. It's all getting one cell extra, one letter extra. It should be 6. It's showing 5. It should be 4. It's getting 5. So here we have 7. How to get 6 in this? How to get 6? We got output 7, right? I need to make it as a 6. Then what I have to do? -1, guys. If I reduce 1 from this, I'll get 6, right? Is equal to 7 minus 1. I'm getting this, right?
Yes, sir.
See? Now it's matching, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's write this -1 also in the same formula. Here I'll write the same formula. Here we have, right? So -1, 6, right? Okay. I wrote this formula. Now we got it. Find, I found it. The space, it's a 7. Again I detected 1. So that we got 6, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. I need to add the 6, 6 and everything in the left formula again. Here we have a left formula, right? So
Yes.
instead of number of characteristics, again I write here the formula. Whatever the formula I write there, here I'll write it. Find. This is the text.
Space. Yes.
Sorry, not the text.
Space.
The space, comma, within the text.
-1.
Sorry. Within the text, -1.
1.
Let's close the formula. Now let's drag it towards right down. Can you see this now? I don't need to write all this stuff. Simply here itself. Understood, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we need to write the formula, so we need to understand. Okay. Now let's come back to the few more formulas. Okay. Here we have a upper, lower, and proper. So normally these formulas will be used to change our text. Maybe if you're writing something, suppose if I write Mahesh Babu. Normally the letter should start from, I mean the name should start from the capital letter, right? First letter should be the capital letter. Suppose if I write India like this, is it the correct?
No, sir.
No, right? So the first letter should be the capital letter.
Capital.
Maybe otherwise, no, sir. I need all letters in the capital only. Then we use these formulas. Now we will see one by one how to write. Suppose here we have upper. So with this upper formula, we can select the cell and close the bracket. Only one argument we have. So if I apply this upper, all text will be converted into uppercase. That means all text will be converted into capital letter. No, sir, I need all letters in the lower case, small letters. I
Yes,
use
sir.
the formula called lower. Select lower. Can everyone see this?
Yes, sir.
Here, if you see this Excel, we have one word letter, small letter, C is capital letter, again L is a capital letter. This is not the right form. E should be the capital letter, remaining letter should be the small. Similar to Microsoft also, M should be the capital letter, remaining letter should be the small letters. In this case, what I can do? I use the
Proper.
proper. See this? It's very easy, right?
Yes.
It's very easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but where we use all these formulas, sir? Upper, lower, proper. Really, do you have this kind of requirements to use the formulas? Have anyone experienced using only
Sometimes,
upper cases, lower cases? Suppose if you go to this website called Aadhaar download, e-Aadhaar download. If you go to e-Aadhaar download, once you download the Aadhaar, we need to provide it the password. You know that? Yeah. Can everyone see this? What is the password of e-Aadhaar? Once you download Aadhaar card, we have to provide our password in this way. Suppose your name is Suresh Kumar and your date of birth is 1990. We have to use this SURE 1990. These two you have to use, right? If you want to open the PDF file, you have to use first 4 letters capital, then your date of year. This is how you have to use. Understood, guys?
yes, sir.
In this case, if you want to write formulas, definitely this upper lower will help. Especially to open the PDF files, if you want to use any formulas, if you want to use the automation to open the PDFs or to maybe to extract the formulas, I mean the passwords, then use these formulas called upper, lower, proper. We can do some assignments also. Yeah, here itself, right? Let's take some random examples and the database. Let me give you one assignment also here for you. Let's take, we have a, yeah, here we have a names. Okay, here we have a names. The names is, I'll write here. Can anyone tell me names? Come on, guys, tell me the names. ఎవరు క్లాస్ చెప్పండి.
Ravi sir.
Yes, sir.
Then
Lokesh.
then
Jayashree, sir.
then
Shailaja.
this, okay, let's say that here we took names. Here I'll take date of birth. Okay, so I'll give a random date of birth. Okay, let's assume these are all the date of birth. Okay, now here I need to get the password. So password requirement is, I'll write the requirements here. Okay, this is my requirement. If you want, take the screenshot and you need to complete this assignment. Take the screenshot. Maybe let me post in the group also. I'll take the photo and let me do it. I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. You guys have to prepare the assignment for tomorrow. Okay. Clear my screen. So we have to do that project for tomorrow. Then we have covered upper trim. Then we'll use this values called trim. What is this trim? Normally, this trim formula is to remove the additional spaces. To remove the additional space. Suppose if you feel any we have additional spaces, then it will help you to remove the additional space. If you see here we have given some additional spaces. Let me here. The cell map. Okay, so let me write here. Here we have a Microsoft Excel. If you see this Excel, maybe we may have some extra spaces also here. So let me type some extra space here. Okay, here we have extra space, right? If you want to see this, we have extra space, right? So we can use the formula called trim. So here you can use the text, just you need to select the text, close the bracket. See here, it has removed all the extra spaces. Now it's looking good, right? Can everyone see this? If you have
Yes,
any
sir.
extra space, maybe you are like this. This is not the right format. But if you use a
Trim formula.
trim formula, all additional space will be removed. Where it will help
Yes.
before to validate the data. Like suppose here you need to calculate the upper, lower, or maybe the left, right formula, mid, length to find out. We are not sure. Maybe I might have given like this 2 spaces I have given. Maybe for few people I have given 2 spaces. But how you will identify and how you will do all these spaces?
Trim
Very,
formula.
very difficult, right?
Yes, sir.
So what you will do? And maybe I can provide space even before this also like this. So what I have to do? First, I'll use a formula called trim to validate the data. I'll make sure that there should not be additional space in every cell. I'll do this. See this? All space has been removed. Now again, I'll copy this and paste it as a values. Now again, correct the data sets. That is how we can validate the data for the spaces using the formula called trim. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now let's try with the substitute. Substitute means suppose here I have a name called Tota Mahesh Babu. Okay. I have entered a different name here. Maybe here entered E entered. Mahesh Babu entered. It should be Mahesh Babu. Now I need to replace this word E with A. So what I can use the word is a formula called substitute. So with this substitute formula, I can rename, I can replace the word, I mean letter called E. So let's select text, comma, whole text. What is the whole text? E. Whole text is E, comma. What is the new text? In place of A, what should be available? It should be available with
A.
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 Instance number. Where we have E's in too many ways. Here we have a MAHE. Here we have first step. Again we have a second E. So I need to replace in the second E, right?
Second E.
So let's second E. Will it work now if I hit enter? Will it work? It's throwing an error. Why?
Sir, ఇది double quotation.
So it's the text, right? We have to keep within the double quotation.
Quotations.
Now it will work. Why it's not working? Okay, it should be the small E, not big E, capital. Okay. Now it's working. Can everyone see?
Yes, sir.
This is how we can use the formula called substitute. Okay, guys, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we have one more formula called text formula. So what is the formula of text? Why we use this text formula? Maybe from any text. Suppose we have like this, Mahesh 8482. We have this. I want to get only the text from this one. I don't want any value 84. I don't need 8482. Maybe I have some data birth also 6 August 1996. But I don't need all this stuff. I just need only the text In that case, what I can do? I use a text.
Text.
This is the value, but it won't work, I think. Yeah, it won't work. Now the text formula is something where I can use it only for the dates only for the dates. So I'll use the text formula only for the dates. So as this is the value I need to select, comma. Within the text, what format you need? Do you need a format of a month? Do you need a format of a year? Do you need a format of day? What do you need? Suppose I need a date. So what I do? I use a day. Format of should be date. So I use a day. Close the bracket. Why it's getting everything?
డే అనేది 2 times వస్తుంది.
Not coming.
D
They
2
use
times.
anything wrong. I use the same formula, right? Text value, comma, format, DDD, close the bracket. What the heck, man? Should I use the capital letters for DDD? Let me try with the month. Not working. What was the issue, guys? Here it's working, right? And why not here? What the heck, man?
Double D.
Only double D, yeah?
Yeah.
No. They have used 3Ds. Then what is the mistake? Okay, sorry. Not for this. Yeah. From the short date, actually, not from the long date. I have to use from the short date. Here we have the short date, right? 28th November 2018. So from this, if you want me to extract, then it will work. Not from the long date. Sorry, guys. So I have to use the formula called text. I'll select this long date. From the short date, I can extract the text. Suppose I need only the day. So I'll type day. Close the bracket. So it's a Wednesday. Suppose I need the month. I'll use the same text formula. Select the date, comma, month will be used called mm and close the bracket. Close the coordinator and close the bracket. It's showing the 11. If I use n more m, it's showing the November. If I use one more m, it's showing full formula, full text November. This is how we can get the text from the dates. So text formula is only to get the text from the dates, convert value to text in a specific number format. Okay? Is everyone understanding?
Yes, sir.
Then we have a value. Value means suppose we have anything like text converted numbers. These are all the text converted numbers, right? How we converted this into text? While entering into the data, we entered like this by giving apostrophe. We have entered the data like this. I have given apostrophe and I entered 10. See, now it's a text converted, right? Similarly, 30, 40. Can I use calculations with these numbers? Can I run any calculations? If I did
No.
calculations, it will show 0 only.
No,
because
sir.
these are the
Text,
text
sir.
converted numbers. Even if I move towards right, there is
Yes,
no
sir.
result. Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
what I have to do? I have to convert them into values. So I can convert these values into two ways. One is I can select these numbers. Here we have one mark. Can everyone see this error mark?
Yes, sir.
Click there. It will show you the option called convert to numbers. I can click convert to numbers. It will convert. That is one option we have. Another option is equal. We can use the formula called value. With this value formula, I can select. I can close it. Now we can drag it towards down. Now it will be converted into numbers. Here you can apply any formula. You can apply any formula. Close the bracket. Purchase. So here we got the formulas. Total 18. Now we got understanding, guys? Everyone understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
So we can change in two ways. We can change it manually or we can change through formulas. These are all the text formulas, guys, that we have discussed. So I gave you an assignment as well. Complete the assignment. In the next class, we'll talk about date and time. Okay, date and time very easy. We'll also try to cover the date and time and information formulas. Both we will cover. Okay.
ఇప్పుడు కాలం రెఫరెన్స్ ఒకసారి చెప్తారా?
Sorry?
కాలం రెఫరెన్స్, రో రెఫరెన్స్ ఒకసారి చెప్తారా?
Sorry.
రో ఫ్రీజ్, కాలం ఫ్రీజ్ ఇప్పుడు.
Yeah.
మిక్స్డ్
So if you want to freeze any column, first we need to identify which column we need to freeze, which column, which row we need to freeze. Suppose in this case, if you want me to do 2 into 2, 3 into 3, we need to identify which is the common. Which is the common one? The row, which is the common row? Which is the common row?
Common.
What is the common row?
P
11 సార్
Column
is a
row.
common row.
11th
These are the columns. These are the
common.
rows. Which is the column row? Common
Yes,
row.
11.
11.
11.
ఎస్ సార్
Which is the
11
common
P.
column.
పి సార్
So when you are writing formula 2
Okay.
into
పి సార్
2, this is the formula. But we need to freeze the common one. So we understood column P is the common. So let's put the dollar before P. We can put manually also by pressing shift plus 4. Or else we
Okay.
can use the normal F4 for 2 times, 3 times.
Okay.
Similarly, here the column, I mean row number 11 is the column common one.
11 is the common.
So we can freeze the row number 11 by pressing, by giving dollar before 11. Close the bracket. That's it. Now we'll drag it towards right,
Okay.
towards down. Every time can you see this? Only the columns are moving, and I mean column is same, but rows are moving. Here also same thing. Column is moving. Sorry, row is moving. Sorry, yes. Here the rows are moving. Here the columns are moving. That's how we made the formula.
Okay.
Okay. Just try to watch the recording one more time and try to apply the formula in your Excel so that you will get more understanding.
Okay.
Okay. Can you stop the recording?
Yes, sir.
Stop the recording.